Q1. What do you mean by diversity? Ans. Diversity means the ways in which people are different or unique from each other. Q2. India is a country with of many diversities. Explain with example. Ans. One of the special features of India is that it is a country of many diversities. For example, we speak different languages like Hindi, English, Punjabi, etc. We eat different kind of food like idli, rice, roti, ladyfinger, etc. We celebrate different festival like Holi, Diwali, etc. We practice different religions like Hinduism, Islam, etc. We wear different clothes like sari, kurta, suit, etc. Q3. How is Sameer Ek different from Sameer Do? Ans. Sameer Ek. Sameer Do. Language English. Religion Hindu. Status rich. Work goes to school. Language Hindi. Religion Muslim. Status poor. Work sells newspaper. Q4. Caste system is an example of inequality. Explain. Ans. The system in India is divided into different groups called caste, depending on the work that people do. For X, a potter's child can only take up the work of pot making. This created a situation where all people did not have access to some resources and opportunities called inequalities. Q5. What does diversity add to our lives? Oh. What do you think living in India with its rich heritage of diversity adds to our lives? Ans. Make us aware of different religions, cultures, etc. Allow us to learn new things. Allow us to be more tolerant and learn to respect our differences. Unite us together as Indian despite all differences. We share same national symbol and feeling. Q6. What creates diversity? Ans. Diversity in a place is determined by historical and geographical factors. Historical factors. Ancient people traveled to distant lands on ships, horses, camels or on foot. When they traveled, sometimes they settled there and adopted new cultures while did few things in older ways. This led to intermixing of foods, religions, cultures, etc. Geographical factors. People adopted their life according to the geographical conditions of the area in which they live. For X, living near sea is different from living in a mountainous area. Q7. List the ways in which historical and geographical factors of Kerala and Ladakh influences their life and culture. Ans. Ladakh. Kerala. Cold desert located in eastern Jammu and Kashmir. Receives very little rainfall and covered with snow for most of the year. Extraordinarily little agriculture. Depends on animals like sheep, goat, yak, cows, etc. Produce pashmina shawls from wool of sheep. Eat meat and milk products like cheese, butter, etc. Buddhism and Islam are followed. State located in southwest corner of India. Receives abundant rainfall and drained by many rivers. Ideal for growing spices like pepper, clove and cardamom, due to fertile soil. Fishing is particularly important and use Chinese fishing net called Chinawala. Eat rice, fish and vegetable. Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Hinduism and Buddhism are followed. Q8. Indian diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength. Explain. Ans. People from different cultural, religious and regional background came forward together to oppose the British. They worked together to decide joint actions, they went to jail together. Despite Britishers' efforts to divide them, people were united and fought against it. Q9. Explain the line in the poem said after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre which according to you reflects India's unity. Ans. The line which reflects the India's unity is, the blood of Hindus and Muslims flow together today. It shows that despite its diverse religions, when it came to struggle for freedom of country, the Hindus and Muslims came together to fight and oppose Britishers. Q10. Do you think the term, unity in diversity, is an appropriate term to describe India? What do you think Nehruji is trying to say about Indian unity in the sentence quoted above from his book, The Discovery of India? Ans. Yes, I believe unity in diversity is an appropriate term to describe India. India is a large country and people of different parts follow different faiths, speak different languages, etc. Despite its diversities, as Indians we are one. We sing the same national anthem with the same passion. Therefore, the term unity in diversity is justified. In his book Nehruji explains that that India is not only united, but its people also know how to accept other customs and beliefs.